Hey, Faster Way family. Hope you're having a great week. Happy Thursday, midweek mindset, my favorite day. I want to talk about today the importance of getting in all your macros. Now, I know some of you are tracking macros, some of you are not, but I want to talk about the importance of eating enough today. And then also, I know we have upcoming, people have maybe road trips with their kiddos, people have spring break, different things. So how, when you are on the go and you're maybe away from your home, that you can make sure that you are getting enough food. So if you haven't been tracking, I really encourage you maybe this spring to start tracking. Remember, we don't have to track forever, but it's a really good piece of data to ensure that you are getting enough carbs, protein, and fat. Because if there's some reason where you are, eating totally intentionally, which is awesome, but you're not seeing progress, your clothes aren't fitting better, if you have certain goals that you want to hit, tracking macros is like the perfect way to see what you are eating, because starting with nutrition is really important. A lot of times people will feel a little fluffy, even though they're telling me that they're eating healthy and being intentional, but it's really because they're not eating enough. So I want to stress to you, it is so important to eat enough. 1,200 calories is not going to cut it, because that is not what your body needs to build the muscle. It's almost like if you're not eating enough, your body, your cortisol increased, right? Because you're putting stress on your body because you're not eating enough. And then also your body is stressed because it's always in this fight or flight mode. So it doesn't know when it's going to get food again because it's not getting enough. So therefore, it is holding on to the fat for dear life because it doesn't know when it's going to get fed again. So what we want to do at the Faster Way is make our body fat burners and eat enough so that our body can use that fat, use that protein, and use those carbs that you are eating efficiently. It's also, you can't build muscle unless you have protein. You also need protein, enough protein, to maintain your muscle. So what you should be eating is about 100 grams of protein. And if you want to divide that up into 3 meals and a snack, you've got 30, 30, 30, and 10. So think about it like that. And, about 20 to 30 grams of protein is like your fist of, say, a chicken or meat or something like that. So I want you to think about that, getting enough food in. And I know that's easier said than done. One of the ways, and I want to just give you an example of my schedule this week, is I am out and about and just don't have time to, eat all the food or make all the food that I want to. So what I'm doing this week is breaking my fast early. Anything over 12 hours is super beneficial. My fasting window is normally 16 hours. But when I'm out and about and visiting schools with my son, I want to make sure that I'm eating enough. And that will always trump your fasting window. I would rather see you have a 12-hour fasting window and eating enough than worrying about getting to 16 hours. Now, there are so many benefits of fasting, but if you hit that 12-hour mark, you are also getting the benefits, because the benefits of eating enough food outweigh the fasting benefits. So some of the ways, I want to show you some products that you can do to get enough protein when you're not in your home. I'm going away to Europe next week, and here are some of the things that I have bought to prep myself so when I'm out and about, I'm going a place where I don't really know what the food is. So I'm definitely going to eat out, but I want to make sure when I'm out and about that I'm hitting that protein goal every single day. So one of the things is, I will often, and I'm such a dork, I always travel with a container. I always travel with this one because I can stick it in my purse, I can stick it in Alex's backpack, and it has these 4 containers. And it's a really good size for a snack. So you can put dried fruit, you can put nuts, you can put berries, you can put edamame, you can put chickpeas, vegetables, hummus. It's a really, really good container. So I love using that. Some things that I am going to bring with me, whether, this is also if you're taking a road trip or if you're going on an airplane. Nuts are always great. I'm not going to bring in this container, but I will bring some nuts with me, especially because I'm going to have a long plane ride. Some sort of beef or turkey jerky. I have Chomps right now. I have those. That's a really good source just to put in your purse and grab protein. As I said, dried fruit. I've got apricots. Did I grab Raisins are also awesome. These are all really good ways of getting carbohydrates in. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have dried edamame. I need to refill my container. I love taking that because you can also pack that in your suitcase or bag and it won't get ruined. Same with dried chickpeas. And also for any vegetarians out there, I want to remind you, these are, carb heavy. So if you're needing a protein on a low carb day, or you need a high protein, low carb thing, go for more of the lentils or the black beans. I would encourage that. The other thing that I got, which is great, and I just ordered it on Amazon, are these oatmeal Kodiak packets. So let's see, there is about 12 grams of protein in each of these. So I'm actually going to bring these with me because typically you can find hot water. One other trick you can do is I am going to bring some protein powder with me, and I could put some extra protein into the oatmeal so that I know that I'm getting that. I can top it with what they have, berries or nuts or whatever they have. Another trick that I'm going to do is I am going to bring my little frother, and in the morning when I am away, I can put protein powder in my coffee. Again, this will break your fast, so make sure you're doing it whatever your feeding window is. But this way I know that I can get an extra 20 grams of protein and I can froth it. I definitely recommend frothing it because then it won't be like smooth. Lastly, I don't have it. You can buy little packets of peanut butter too, but I just ordered some peanut butter pure powder, which is great for protein and for a fat. So you can also stick that into the oatmeal and you can get those extra nutrients. So there are little ways of doing it, but at the end of the day, I really want to encourage you to eat enough, to maybe reevaluate what you're eating. Make sure that you're eating more of the whole foods. I know sometimes I tend to get into a habit of eating a lot of gluten-free products, gluten-free bread, gluten-free crackers, and I love those, and that's totally fine. But reevaluate what you're eating for your carbs. Maybe add some more whole food carbs, fruits, vegetables, some quinoa, which is a great plant-based protein as well, sweet potatoes, brown rice, those type of things. And just take a moment from watching this video to maybe think about what you are eating, because that is at the foundation of you feeling good. What you eat, what you put in your gut is going to make you feel good. Exercise, that's like a bonus, But if you don't have time for anything, make time for what you eat and make sure you are hitting that protein goal. If you're having any problems hitting that protein, because I know days it's super hard to do that, let me know. But a couple of these things are really easy just to get in those extra nutrients when you are traveling on the go and you don't have total control over where you're going to eat. And don't forget about eating your protein first, and then your veggies, and then your carbs when you are out and about, because that is going to even out your blood sugar. You don't want to eat just the carb first. So make sure you're doing that. But I hope you're having a great week, and I want you to share with me your favorite on-the-go snack, or something that you bring with you when you travel. It's like your non-negotiable. Share with our group, because I bet you have a really good product that some of us haven't heard of. Someone just told me about those Kodiak oatmeal packets. I had never heard of it. I'd seen the cups. I didn't know they made the packets. So share with us below, what is your favorite health and wellness travel accessory? Maybe it's going to be the frother. I don't know. Maybe you have some type of gear that you like, that you really like to travel with. So let us know below, share. This is what part of the community is about. But I hope you have an awesome day.